Good morning folks, and welcome to a non-theme park day. This is our last day of the 2023 trip here in Orlando, Florida. We fly home this evening, probably 6 p.m, something like that. We're just going down to have a bit of breakfast, bit of chilling out time, because there's no point. We've tried it so many times in the past where you would go out, go to a water park, go to a theme park for the last few hours, and that was in the days of downtown Disney check-in. So you'd get rid of your baggage and you'd have them spare hours. Now there's so much stress involved in doing it that we simply thought, you know what, let's just chill out. You end the holiday the day before with the theme park, say goodbye. This is all an emotional, pretty much a trip home. But we're going to start with something that we rested under this tree from a brief rain shower. I think when I was going to do the vlog from walking from here, where we've been staying, the Rosen Inn on Palm Parkway, down to Disney Springs. And so because that, and in remembrance of that, I don't know if you guys remember, I put a sticker down on a lamppost a year ago and it's still there. This time I've put a badge on the tree. You know, I'm just sort of kind of hoping it's not in full view, that maybe the foliage will grow over the top of it and it will be there like the sticker was when we come back next year. It doesn't matter if it is, doesn't matter if it doesn't, but it's just leaving something as a bit of a reminder. Weather is another beautiful morning, still no humidity. It's starting to come back. They reckon maybe tomorrow, day after, the heat will start to rise again for a brief period of time. You're going to get the humidity, it's going to be a bit sticky, so we're kind of glad that for maybe the last 4 or 5 days it had dropped enough for us to be able to go around. We haven't even had suntan lotion on for about 3 days, which is a nice feeling, not to be all oily and greasy. There's a look at the I-4 over there as we walk past Lake Harris. I can certainly say I've been keeping myself busy for today at least. I've currently got 4 videos stroke vlogs that I'm working on, downloading, doing little clip edits to it. I don't do a major edit to any of my stuff. It's pretty raw and it goes out as it is. But I'm also trying to do another 2 vlogs today, this being one of them. So I know 6 in total working at the same time. Whoever thought it was going to be easy, but I've enjoyed every moment. Actually, yesterday's video, the one that we started as a vlog, and it's more of a thank you video where I show the entirety of Happily Ever After, just for those who love the fireworks, love the pomp and ceremony of Disney, the castle, the magic, etc. That was actually vlog stroke video 50 of the holiday. So a new personal record. I managed, I think it was 35 last year, already on 50. By the time today's done, it'll be up to 52, and that would mean we're less than a year till we come back. And if I watched one a week as a recap, it would take me all the way back round to here again. Not that that's the reason, it's creating the memories. I'm more of a weekend warrior, as they say. You get back home, work through the week, comes to Saturday, and me and Rach will go out and try and find somewhere interesting, something that's fun and something that comes across on screen well. Then there'll be other times when I'm out with Adventures of Paul doing the spooky urbex and ghostly story type things. It's all kind of fun, and that'll be winter as we kick in, and it's going to certainly feel like that when we get home. I believe temperatures here are, we woke up in the mid-20s this morning. Back home it's going to be barely 13 to 15, so we're going to notice a difference when we get off the plane the other end. and we'll leave here and fly back to England, and not say that we're going home, because there is that saying that says the home is where the heart is, and this is certainly where our heart lies, and it always will do. It's a magical place. We reach a little forecourt area of the restaurant chains that have really smashed it out the ballpark for us this year, adjacent to the junction of State Road 535 and Palm Parkway. There, Olive Garden, well, I can't say one of my, it is my all-time favourite restaurant, obviously Italian. Then Denny's, it's been superb this time round, and it's now become our #1 breakfast joint. And next to that, where you can see the gift shop with the stars and stripes, there is a Black Angus steakhouse, and we had an incredible meal there. It topped off, as I've said before, I've always been a Longhorns guy, but that wiped the floor with it. So hopefully that will still be here next year. I did hear from the management there that it might be taking on new ownership, new chef, etc. But we will see. We'll certainly try it again. After the experience we had, it's most certainly worth it. You ain't going to get this when you get back home, walking around with Dodges and pickup trucks and just the smell, the sun. Here we are, breakfast time at Denny's. Well, the breakfast was exceptional as always, and now we just thought that we've got maybe 2.5 hours. We could sit around looking at our watches, contemplating getting pretty much probably depressed. So instead of that, to pass the time away, because we're so local to it, we won't be able to do much when we get there. We'll walk down to Disney Springs. It just sort of passes the time away. Might be a case of we get a slow walk down there, get in, maybe look in 1 or 2 shops. Still a few things that I've wanted to get hold of. I want to get hold of a calendar and a little figment. I think the little figment's out of the question. If you don't pick them up when you see them, you've got no hope. But maybe the calendar, might even get that at the airport. So we'll walk down there. We might get half an hour to an hour, then grab an Uber back, and that's perfect. Saves sitting around twiddling our thumbs. And of course, guys, it gives me a chance to show you, you know, I said about the badge earlier, you can just about see the sticker on the lamppost from here. That is my Florida Forum sticker I placed there in 2022. Don't know whether you're seeing this, guys, but that is not a pipe down there. That is a black racer. I don't believe they're venomous. I don't particularly want to find out, but that is a resident snake here in Florida. There we go. There's his little face. He's coming out. Pretty harmless. He's grabbing some rays himself. Anyway, let's let him be. So there is your proof. If they turn around and there's a sign and it says beware of snakes and gators, they truly do exist. Whoever thought otherwise, God only knows. But those black racers, they're just coming out, grabbing some rays. They probably use the heat off the pavement, settle down for the day. I don't know, is it a corn snake that could give you a nasty nip? But I've never known anyone to be hurt by a black racer. Usually you only see them about the size of a shoelace, but that one there was a good 4.5 feet long. I was working it out this morning that this is our favourite hotel from the past over here, but we love it where we're staying at the moment on the Rosen Inn on Palm Parkway, Lake Buena Vista, and it's fast creeping up on the amount of nights that we've spent there that we have here. This is somewhere in the 80s. You just see a little squirrel over there. Hi buddy. And where we are staying, or where we have stayed up till leaving today, we've stayed there for 69 nights now. Obviously not in one go, that would be brilliant. But over the course of 4 trips, I think we first stayed there in 2005, then again in 2019, 2022, 2023, which we're in now, and we're back there again. We arrive on October the 5th, 2024. So I get to do this all again, but obviously I'll be seeking out ideas for different content between now and then. Otherwise just going over the same old stuff. Well, we're nearly down at the Springs. We'll go as far as World of Disney, and our mate, the Lego Nessie that's down there, get a photo snap of him for the last time of this holiday, possibly get a drink, certainly get some air conditioning. The temperature is beginning to rise. I don't know about you, it just feels so tranquil, so peaceful. You do get the roar of the engines, but it just seems very, very relaxed. I said this is pretty much why we do this, because all that stress, especially if you're coming with youngsters, your last day, we treat the last full day, obviously your travel day home, we just class it as a travel day home now, but we don't come for 14 nights, we come for 18, so we're always getting that 14-day holiday within it. But we just finish the final night before, and yesterday was an epic night. We done Happily Ever after Epcot, went on a few rides and paid a final tribute to my sister by going on her forever home as being the Haunted Mansion since she passed in January, and I scattered some of her hairs there last year knowing that she wouldn't be around for much longer, but it was sentimental, and we'll always say hi to her when we visit each year. And for those guys who think, well, how do you afford to do it each year? Well, this is all we do. We get back to the UK, we say we don't drink, we don't smoke, we just pretty much save for the holiday. And I said I'm a weekend warrior as a YouTuber, so we just go out and find something. It's great if it's free. If it's not free and it costs us a few bob to get in, we'll certainly still do that. Museums, etc. Days out in London. And if we do that, we pop into the Disney store, of course. There's a Disney exhibition coming up soon, and we'll pretty much probably cover that as well. But yeah, it's just saving the pennies. Stitch is so iconic, and when he's behaving himself, he's pretty cool, but he will be spitting at people. Although I can't see the water on the ground at the moment, but out of his mouth comes a water spout. This is about as far as we're going to go to World of Disney, because we haven't got that much longer, to be honest with you. But I've got to go and say see you later to a good old buddy of mine, old Lego Nessie, here since the old downtown Disney days. We sat here many a night during the holiday, bumped into Eddie Maserati doing his dancing just on one of them benches there. And here comes Nessie in the sight now. And all that's left to do is the vlog, which I'm doing anyway. It's one of those things, just so people would go the other way. A vlog from MCO to Heathrow, just to pretty much show you what goes on the flight, your food, etc. Not much to it. Last year we had premium economy because we'd been missing from a few years with the pandemic, but this year it's just average Joe public, so like we normally are. Hi Nessie, how's it going, buddy? And we will see you next year. You behave yourself now. And with that, guys, from Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida, 2023. It's been amazing, it's been a good one. And we will see you next year. See you in the movies. Bye for now.